Dating in your 40s after divorce is like, yo, babe, age is nothing but a number. Yes, honey, that's what I said when I was 19, too.
All right, single women, do you know what we're not going to do in 2021? Settle. Let me tell you why. There is someone who was made to love you. There is someone who is made to adore you and cherish you. There is someone out there who will support your dreams. There is someone out there you will build a life with. There is someone you will just fall over in laughter with. Okay? We are not going to settle for bare minimum. God has something so much bigger for us in store, and we're going to wait. We're going to wait. Be patient. It's worth it, y'all. It's worth the wait. So if you were looking for a sign, this is it.
Good morning, TikTok. It's asshole coffee talk time. I was making fun of myself being on the clearance rack in the dating market. And most of the comments were fun and funny and encouraging, but this asshat had to put this out there. I don't know what he's trying to say, but American women? Go ahead, try to date a Canadian, see if she'll put up with your shit. Try to date somebody from the UK, see if she'll put up with your shit. What do you not like about us? That we don't put up with your shit? That we own our own homes? That we have our own jobs? That we stand up for ourselves with comments like this? Anybody in the European Union's not going to tolerate this shit either. So, have fun dating whoever, your mail order brides.
All right, fellas, we've got some amazing TikTok videos to unpack in tonight's coaching video that you're going to learn a ton from. And so let's just crack right into it, right? Let's start with the first woman's little rant. She's talking about how she's in her 40s and now she's divorced, and she's sarcastically saying that other people are saying, oh, you know, don't worry about 40. 40 is just a number. At least I give her credit. At least she had enough self-awareness to go, you know what? It's just a number when you're 19, right? Not when you're 40 plus, divorced, likely has kids, so now she's a single mom. So that kills your, basically your SMV. It drops it even more, even though it's already way down. It drops it even more. So I give her credit for at least being honest. I don't know why she divorced her husband. In many cases, these women are divorcing their husbands for very nefarious reasons, dumb reasons, and reasons that could have been avoided, right? If she had just vetted the guy a little harder, if she just, lightened up on the Chad chasing, she wouldn't have married a guy who was a jerk or was abusive, right? A lot of those things can be nipped in the bud right from the get-go. So I don't know why she divorced, but in many cases, though, a lot of these like minor inconveniences can be resolved if the woman is willing to just compromise with the guy, right? It's usually, this is why I hate these relationship counselors. These women drag their husbands to them because the relationship counselor is almost always female. And of course, they're going to basically double team the husband and be like, nope, got to pay more attention to her. Nope, you got to do those sweet, nice little things, that she doesn't expect every time. You got to buy her flowers. Oh, you got to lay out the rose petals. It's like, no, dude, that's probably what got him in this mess in the first place, right? You want to do the opposite. But in any case, she is divorced and now she's single. And imagine how hard it is going to be for her to go out there and find just even a decent man, right? So let's get into the second TikTok video, which I really, really want to pick apart here. So the second woman, who was wearing sunglasses and looked like she had some tats. So in her little rant, as you heard, the main takeaway that you got from her is she said, we are not going to settle for bare minimum, right? Do not ever settle right? There is somebody out there, ladies, who is going to love you, support your dreams, adore you, cherish you. Again, with these malarkey self-affirmations that so many of these modern women are giving other women. That is just going to keep them single. It's just going to keep them on the carousel because they're going to be like, oh, I'm just going to be holding out for that guy because she said never settle. She said God has something better waiting for us. Yeah, that drives me nuts too. I really wish a lot of these modern women would stop using the Lord as their excuse for not being realistic with themselves. Right? Not living in reality. I mean, whenever I hear these chicks talk about these so-called lists that they have for these guys, never in these lists are what they bring to the table. You notice that? It's like, okay, he's going to cherish you. He's going to love you. He's going to adore you. He's going to do all these great things for you. What are you going to do for him? Right? Why aren't you talking about what you bring to the table? Oh, because you don't bring anything to the table, right? You just bring a used vagina that's been, run amok on the carousel, and you're delusionally thinking that you deserve this high value dude, right? This successful guy who knows how to treat a lady and all this. So whenever you hear women talk like that, by the way, guys, just a very quick lesson for you, or a very quick red pill lesson. When they talk about, I want a guy who's going to cherish me, he's going to adore me, he's going to be all over me. What do they normally do with those guys once they get a guy like that? They piss all over him, right? They cheat on him. They monkey branch on him. Then they dump him. That's what they do with these guys, because at the core, these chicks are already damaged, right? This is why I'm telling you guys, and I got a lot of slack for this. One of my most popular coaching videos on my channel is don't date women over 30 because they're damaged goods. Right? That was one of my most popular ones. It was the one I got attacked the most for, but it's also the one that is the most accurate, and a lot of you guys, I mean, I had like just thousands of comments, like hundreds of thousands of views because it's the truth, right? And obviously the women who are over 30 did not want to hear that, right? But it's true. If you're still single and you're over 30, you're DG, right? Because you would have settled before then if you weren't damaged, if you weren't dysfunctional, you would have settled before then. But no, you stay out there in the dating market well into your 30s, 40s, 50s, ride the carousel. You do these TikTok videos, talk about women in 2021, 2022, 2023, whatever. We are not going to settle. We're not going to settle for bare minimum. And this is how you end up being single and living alone with cats for the rest of your days, while Pookie and Ray Ray come over, after they're done with the club and just, throw you a charity bang because the hot girl flaked on them, or the hot girl wasn't available, or they were bored. Do you really want that life, or do you want a life with a man that you can build something with together, not just you, together, do it together, be teammates, support him, he supports you. Okay, it's not all about you. You support each other. You have each other's backs. You enjoy each other's company. You share together. Do that, right? But when I hear these chicks rant on TikTok about the type of man they're looking for, it's always this selfish and narcissistic list. Oh, this is what I need. This is what I want. I'm not settling for anything less. This is what society has done, guys. They've created a bunch of spoiled, rotten, like adult babies out there. These chicks, listen to these chicks talk. They're spoiled. They're selfish. They don't care about you. It's all about them. Right? And it's no surprise these chicks stay single. The girls who don't stay single, who actually get married and they end up in happy marriages and they end up having families and kids and they're just loving life, they don't do these TikTok videos. Okay? They don't need to. They don't have these like self-affirmations or anything. They're too busy enjoying their lives with their husband, their man, their kids. They're too busy just enjoying their lives. You know what chicks like this would call a girl like that? Oh, she's a pick-me girl. She's a pick-me girl. Oh, I'm never going to be a pick-me girl. I'm not going to do what any man wants. I'm not a pick-me girl. I'm not going to be submissive to you. I'm not going to help you with anything. I'm not a pick-me girl. You know, that's become like, they've created this derogatory term for a woman that basically every man wants, right? Men want pick-me girls, if that's what you want to call them. We want women who are submissive. We want women who support us. We want women who rub our back in the car. We want women who know when to shut up, right? Who wants a loudmouth, selfish, narcissistic, non-pick-me girl who's fearless, strong, independent? Nobody wants that, right? Nobody wants that. So you could come up with these shaming, like feminist shaming terms for good women all day long. But at the end of the day, guys are going to choose those type of women. Pick-me girls. And lastly, I'm just going to briefly talk about the third and final TikTok video that I shared with you guys of another much older woman, probably mid-50s, late 50s. She was responding to a guy's comment that was pretty honest, right? It was a little brutally honest, but either way, he said that, get used to it. Men are fed up with American women. They have better options now. Times have changed. That was his actual comment. And you know what? He's right. Times have changed. Men do have better options. And also, more importantly, we have this knowledge now, don't we? That we're sharing with each other. That Hollywood and mainstream media always kept hidden from you. Right? Kept you in that delusional Disney fantasy, thinking that, oh, you know, this is the way you do it. No. So this guy is basically telling her that, you know what, get used to it. You can't find a man in your 50s because men are fed up with American women. And what does she say in response? Does she even give this guy an inch and be like, okay, I can see his point, right? Because as I say, in order to be understood, you must understand first, right? The other party. So listening skills are very important, which most modern women don't have. They don't have listening skills. It's like, quiet, I'm talking. Oh, I want to say this. Oh, you know, it's like they don't want to listen to you, right? Even if you're telling them the truth. No, this is the way it is. You know, it's like all just emotional, right? It's like all their evidence is like anecdotal. What do you call it? Anecdotal. So this woman is getting triggered by his comment going, oh, so you can't deal with a strong American woman. Good luck. Go to Canada. I bet they won't put up with you either. It's like Canada, they're just as bad as American women because they're heavily brainwashed over there too. Right? She was like, the UK? What are you talking about the UK? They're brainwashed there too. You'd have to go to like Eastern Europe, Thailand, maybe the Philippines, but even those places, unfortunately, are starting to get brainwashed too. And, you know, it's not going to change. The times aren't really, you know, you're not going to really see a turn in the culture that we're living in now until more of this type of information gets out there and guys just stop putting up with this, right? Enough is enough. When it's basic supply and demand. I mean, because if women still have simps to turn to, it makes things harder, right? This is why we need to start getting rid of these simps, right? But with education, obviously, you know. And so she's upset because this guy doesn't want to date American women, and she just can't handle the truth that men are fed up with it. We're done with the attitude. We're done with your conceit and just all of this self-absorption that so many modern women have. I mean, you know, if you don't believe me, just load up any of these TikTok videos and hear these women talk, right? I mean, these are the most selfish and self-serving rants that you'll ever hear. It's just amazing that somebody could get away with talking like that, right? And then you have all these simps in the comment section and other delusional women who are on their way to becoming DG, if not they're DG already. All these dysfunctional people in their comments, basically enabling them and, you know, cheerleading them on. Very sad, very sad. As always, guys, drop your comments below. Let me know what you think of tonight's coaching video. Anything I might have missed that you would like to add below, drop them in the comments below. Any similar experiences you've had that you would like to share with the tribe, please feel free to drop them in the comments below. I always love to see you guys in my comments. I always love to read them, so please drop those comments below. And as I said earlier, this is going to be one of the last coaching videos we do here in the Range Rover, so it's a bit sad. I've had this car for a while, and we'll be moving on to the next car. But it's been a great car, regardless of what anybody has had to say about it. This has actually been one of the most reliable cars that I have ever owned. Funny enough, because people are always like, oh, the Range Rover, oh, the DeLorean, oh my gosh, those are horrendous when it comes to maintenance. No, these two cars have been literally the most maintenance-free cars I've ever owned. So it's been a pleasure to own this this Range Rover, and probably going to be moving on to another one, if not a similar class SUV. But going to be keeping the DeLorean, obviously, never going to sell that car. But I think it's time to move on from the Range Rover. So I have a lot of memories in this car, man. A lot of dates, a lot of just good times. Yeah, so it's going to be sad. But as always, make sure you smash that like button below. Just do it now. Do it for the Range Rover. Smash that like button below. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so that you are notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a ton when you actually subscribe to my channel, because it tells the YouTube algorithm that you like what I'm doing here and you want me to produce more content for you. Okay? So please make sure you're subscribed as well. Too many of you guys are watching my vids and you're not subscribed. Man, help me out. Help a brother out and subscribe to the 33 Secrets. And for you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, platinum pill content that I'm teaching you even further, the best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 months to mastery, where I am teaching guys just like you, yes, you, how to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, stunners, the absolute best looking women on the planet. I teach you how to go out there and do that. And right now, I have a number of coaching students all around the world out there making things happen, rain or shine, every single day, no matter what's going on with the economy, who's in the White House, right? Doesn't matter. We're continuing to live our lives at the highest level, and I want you to join us. I want you to become one of us, and this is the absolute best way to support my work. So if you want to jump into 7 months of mastery, please do so. Okay, right now it's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons from me, so take advantage of it. All you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. Just takes 2 seconds, so do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video. We're out. Me and the Rover for one of the last times. Till next time.